Hey everyone, my name is Georgette and I'm excited to lead this mobility flow yoga class with you. Let's begin. Seated cat and cow. So as you round your spine, you breathe out, and as you lift your chest, you inhale. We'll do this 2 more times just to warm up your back and neck. One more time, take a deep breath in, lifting up your chest, and then as you exhale, come down onto your back for reclined half pigeon stretch. Right heel over your left knee, and then into bridge pose. Doing this movement one more time, shin close to your chest, back into bridge, and then taking your supine twist. This time, right knee will be moving across your body for a nice deep twist. Coming back into a nice neutral flat spine so that you can shift now the left heel over your right knee. Reclined half pigeon stretch into bridge pose. One more time. Heel to mat, hips elevate, and back down. As your left shin comes in close, you're then taking your supine twist, making sure your chest still faces the ceiling, and you can feel that down into your low back. From here, shifting into your happy baby, it's always good to rock side to side. Coming up to seated position, spine nice and straight, butterfly pose. Take your time to wrap your palms around your feet, round your spine on the exhale, elevate your chest on the inhale. Doing that again, up and down, breathing in tune with the movements. Coming to your hands and knees for tabletop position, and a couple cat and cows here. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and look up. Exhale and look between your legs. One more time, and then shift your weight into your feet so that you can ease into downward facing dog while you pedal out your feet. You're going to take your heels now as wide as your mat for a deep twist. Right hand to the outside of your left ankle or calf. Before switching to the other side, try to keep your heels rooted to the ground as you breathe out and twist. As your palms walk now towards your feet, take your time shifting into Malasana, Yogi squat. Option here to have an open arm twist each side. Once your palms come back to your mat, take your time for a deep forward fold, and then slowly rise up, chin to chest as long as you can, before your shoulders are right above your waist. Fingers will now come together to clasp behind your back, and then hinge forward from the hips, keeping your palms together to get a deep shoulder stretch. Hands will then move towards the top of your mat, and you will step your right foot to the outside of your right palm for runner's lunge. Right hand extends up on the breath in, hand back to your mat, step it back. Left heel moves to the outside of your left pinky finger, and then left arm lifts, breathe in, and bring it down to your mat. Left foot steps back. Breathe out comfortably. Walking your hands once again back towards your feet. Take your time now, bend your right knee and extend your left arm up. Switching sides, right arm extends up as your left knee bends. Exhale as you bow forward and then slowly come up to rise, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Moving into another shoulder stretch, right elbow bends, left hand comes behind your back, fingers lace. Switching to the other side, left palm meets the right fingertips as you lean over to your right. Come back up through the center and come down slowly in a forward fold with your chin to chest. Once your hands move back again to the top of your mat, hold your high plank and then drop your knees. As your chest moves to the ground, you're going to elevate your heart and then slowly come back down. Right heel comes over. Lift right back up, Cobra pose. Left foot comes over and into modified up dog, gently into child's pose, where you'll begin to thread the needle by taking your right arm to the ground, left arm extends straight ahead. Switching sides, left arm comes underneath, right arm once again reaches towards the top of your mat. Shifting weight back into your feet for downward facing dog, walk your heels to touch, and then extend your right leg up, bending your knee and taking some hip circles. As your right foot steps forward, drop your left knee, extend your arms up, breathe in. Open twist, arms high, palms to the ground. As you lift up your left knee, you're going to begin to rock back and forth. Feel the stretch deep into your right hamstring, and then step your left foot to meet the right. Your arms will reach for opposite elbows as you take a deep forward fold, and then make your way into chair pose. Sit here, rooted in your heels, get into your quads, and then bow forward. Once you shift into high plank, come down onto your belly, into Cobra. Take again, right foot over, back to Cobra, left foot comes over, modified up dog into child's pose. This time, palms are going to come together, clasp right above your head, getting a deep shoulder stretch. From here, shift back into down dog, take your left leg up, bend your knee, and do those necessary hip circles here, at least 3. When your foot steps forward, drop your right knee, low lunge, palms together, and then an open twist. Arms extend up and then come right back to your mat, where you can once again rock back and forth 3 times. Stepping your right foot to meet the left, sit nice and low, grab onto opposite elbows and forward fold. Immediately into chair pose, mountain pose, and then nice deep stretch across the back, cactus arms. You're going to step your left foot back to open into warrior 2. Immediately take extended side angle into reverse triangle. Once again, extended side angle, reverse triangle. Extended side angle, and now into runner's twist, horizon pose, and now as your palm lands back to your mat, step your left foot forward, halfway lift, and bow. Reach up and rise, mountain. Palms come to touch, cactus arms. Step your right foot back out, warrior 2 for us to begin again. Extended side angle, reverse triangle. Extended side angle, reverse triangle. Last one, and now shift into runner's twist and into horizon pose. Remembering to lower your right hip and then take your left palm to the mat so your right foot can step forward, and you inhale strong into chair pose. Prayer twist here to the right. Breathe as you sit low. Take your time and then switch to the other side. Full breath in, palms to touch, thumbs moving to the center of your chest. Feel your hips lowering with each breath out. And now slowly begin to rise up, moving your right hand to your right knee, opening up your hip, bringing it forward. One more time. This time, left hand holds your right knee as your right arm extends back. Moving now into revolved triangle. Left arm extends up, look towards your thumb. Left palm comes down, pyramid pose, bow over your left knee. As your left foot steps back, your feet come wide, and you revisit a nice deep twist. Right hand to left ankle, high plank, and then left hand to right ankle, high plank. Once your knees drop, take your time shifting into child's pose, hips anchored to your heels, arms extending to the top of your mat. Shifting weight back into your heels for down dog, you'll now hop, or you can even walk to the top of your mat, breathing into a halfway lift, bowing with an exhale, rising up strong so that we can move to the left side. Left hand holds onto your knee, opening up your hip 1 and 2 times. As that knee moves forward, right hand holds, left arm extends back. Stand up tall, maybe even smile, before moving into your revolved triangle. Rooted in your feet, moving your right hip back as your right arm extends up and comes down. Pyramid pose. Your right foot will then step back, and you're going to get ready to extend the same right heel to the ceiling. Open up your hip, and then get ready for half pigeon. As your left leg slides back, your hips square towards the top of your mat, where you will breathe out before letting your chest come down to meet your mat. Option here to thread the needle, taking your right arm underneath the left, or choosing to do the left arm underneath the right. Giving you the option to explore taking this pose to a depth that feels comfortable for you. Left side, shin moves forward, right heel extends to the back of your mat. Ensure that your hips feel grounded to the mat before coming to take your chest down. Option to thread the needle once again, left arm moving underneath the right, or right arm underneath the left. And remember to soften your jaw, relax the muscles in your face as you take on this posture. As you begin to lift up your chest and slide your left knee and right knee to the mat, on your next breath in, take your palm behind your head and then breathe out as your elbow drops towards the ground. Do that once again. Switching sides, left arm reaches up, palm behind head, elbow points up, then down. Inhale to lift, exhale to drop. As your palm comes back to your mat, sit down on your heels, reach your arms up and breathe. Fingers will now lace behind your head for seated cat and cow. Once again, inhales to lift, exhales to round your spine. Full breath in, full breath out. Palms around your knees for that final deep back stretch before coming into a seated position. Once lowered onto your back, windshield wiper swish your shins side to side. A lot of good work has been done from the ground up in today's class. Knees will then move into your chest, a final squeeze before coming up to seated position. You've completed today's mobility flow, and it was an honor to guide you. Namaste, everyone.